So it's Friday, and that means Colorado's best attorney, Phil Harding, is here. We love having him in studio. And the reason we love him is because he has been honored as one of the top 100 trial lawyers in Colorado for the past 14 years, a super lawyer 10 years in a row, and he is a member of the million and multi-million-dollar Advocates Forum, which means he's tried cases that have resulted in verdicts of more than $1 million. And the list goes on, but we always embarrass him when we do this, right? You're like, just take all that out, but we have to mention it.
We've got some good stuff to talk about. So
yeah. What are we talking? Yeah. What are we talking about today?
I'm going to give how many insider tips about personal injury cases and what to watch out for. So let's see how many we can hit. First of all, you need to know that the other side's the insurance company. Let's say you get in a car wreck or you're hurt on the property of another. They're not your friend. They have two jobs, really, and only two jobs. Number one, making money for their company, and number two, protecting their insured. So let's run through a scenario here.
Okay.
Let's say the other side, you get in a car wreck, you're rear-ended, and
this is describing what happened to me when I called you a couple of years ago.
I know.
Okay.
And they call up and they say, "Oh, I love you. I see you on Colorado's Best. All right, and that's now Great Day, Colorado. I love it. And I'm only supposed to offer you $5,000 for this accident.
Yes.
But the maximum I can offer you is $25,000. I'm going to give you the $25,000 because I love you."
And the insurance company actually says this?
No, they never say that. And here's the reason why.
Okay.
The bad guy, the guy that rear-ended you,
yes,
his premiums, future premiums, are based upon how much the insurance company pays out, right? Mm-hmm. So if they paid you $5,000, his premiums only go up that much. If they paid you $25,000, it goes up this much. So if they started off with the highest number, that guy, the bad guy, now has a right to sue his insurance company. So the insurance company, look, they are only out for themselves and they're insured. And that's why, here's another misnomer. Everyone thinks the other side is accepted liability. They're going to be paying for my any medical bills through that. They don't. They write one check and only one check at the very end. There are so many things, and I think we have a graphic. Let's just kind of go over what to watch out for. And number one, they're going to call you up. And you need to know that there's a Colorado law that specifically says it is illegal. It's illegal for the other side to call you within 15 days, but they do it all the time. So if they're really good guys, don't you think they'd follow the law? This is what they do. They call you and they act. Let's take the example of your accident.
Yeah.
You know, rear ends you, they call up and they say, "Hey, we've accepted liability," which means we're at fault. Tell us something about the accident. If they say that, why do they need to know about the accident?
Yeah.
They've already accepted liability. So you go, well, I got rear-ended. How fast do you think the car was going, they'd say. And you're like, I don't know. It crushed my car, maybe 30 miles an hour. Then they say, well, where are you hurt? And you're like, my neck and my back. So they're tricking you on all of that. And let me tell you why. Come back to us. So cars have this thing called an EDR. Stands for Event Data Recorder. And what it does is it measures 5 seconds before an event, like an accident, all the way through an event. And what they do is they pull up that data and they find out that when he ran into you, he was only going 20 miles an hour. So now they go, you exaggerate. And then they say, let's look at your treatments. Your neck and your back, right? That's what you told them?
Right. Well, yeah. And when they call you, they really make you think that you should be on the phone with them giving them this information.
And they make you think, oh, I'm just here to help you.
Yes.
And so your treatments start off with, and this may be the day after the accident, your neck and your back hurts, but then it radiates into your arms or your legs. And now they say, I'm not going to pay for that because when I took the statement, you said neck and back. And then here's the other thing. They really, really want you to send them the medical bills, and they might tell you, send us the medical bills and we'll pay for them. That's kind of a half-truth. They pay for it at the very end. And here's the reason why. There's fancy attorney words, and it says the collateral source doctrine. And what that means is if a collateral source, like your health insurance, and we all see this, a bill goes to the health insurance, they reduce it, the other side says, okay, I'll pay you that reduction. Let's look at an EOB, right? Everyone has seen this if you have health insurance, Medicaid, or Medicare. So an EOB stands for an explanation of benefits. You send this over to them, and it's a bill. This is a real bill, $29,000, and then your health insurance reduces it by $20,000, and it says it pays $8,500.
Right.
The other side's going to say, we'll pay you the $8,500. That's wrong. You redact, and come back to me. I'm going to show you what
Just show
happens.
that as we're wrapping up.
Yeah. You redact, you only show them the $29,000. They have to pay the $29,000, not the $8,500. So
Thanks,
many
Phil.
tricks. So please watch out for that. The other side, bad guys.
Bad
right?
guys.
Talk to your insurance,
Yeah.
not the other side.
You got to keep that in mind. And you were a great help to me as I got in my
Yeah.
accident a couple years ago. All right, to reach Phil Harding, all you have to do is call 303-762-9500. You can also get a free consultation anytime, and you can find Phil online at hlaw.com. Thanks again for sponsoring this segment. We'll be right back.